What is good, group number one? For those of y'all who are drawn to the first image, this is going to be y'all's reading today. Um, we're going to be getting some messages on what is next in love. So, Spirit guys, this is for group number one. We're getting some messages for them on what is next in love for them. Ooh, excuse me. So, for group number one, Spirit guys, what is next in love for them? What is next in love? Maybe even who's coming towards them in love. I don't know. Let's get some messages and see what wants to come through. What is next in love? I see for you what's next in love for y'all, group number one. So you got the King of Swords, Eight of Swords, and then the Empress. This to me gives the energy of not waiting around for something to happen or for somebody to come towards you. This feels like the energy of you getting out of your own head and you taking charge and making boss moves when it comes to your love life. So this could come in a form of like, maybe you're out somewhere and you see somebody that you're attracted to, um, and you decide to approach them. You decide to make the first move. You decide to, let me ask them for their number or let me, flirt with them. Um, I don't know. It's just giving the energy of like I'm no longer in my head. I am now taking charge. Um, and with this Empress energy, even though Empress energy is more about receiving, she's also Queen of Queens. Um, and what a queen wants, she's going to get. So it's that energy of like, if you want something, you're going to go after it. So I see y'all kind of like, I don't know, like making the first move when it comes to situation. With this being sword energy, I am picking up like air, like social media type of thing. So this could be you deciding to slide into somebody's DM, or you deciding to text somebody first, or it's that energy of um um like knowing what you want and getting what you want by any means necessary, or who you want. Love that energy for you. Seven of Cups at the bottom of the deck, so y'all have some options coming in love. um Now, not every option, of course. Traditional reading of the Seven of Cups is, not every option is for you. Not every option is the best option, but there are some good eggs in this basket here. Um, but again, I see y'all like you're no longer waiting around for your love life to change. You're going to be that change. You're going to start speaking up. You're going to be direct, and that for some of you may be out of your comfort zone, especially with the Eight of Swords energy. Um, Underneath the Seven of Cups was the Queen of Swords here. So a lot of sword energy, a lot of like very direct, very straightforward communication coming through. But honestly, again, I feel like a lot of this energy is coming from you. Now, sure, there are going to be some options that may approach you, because again, in this Empress energy, you are receiving as well. Um, but again, you're stepping into this energy of like, okay, I like this person, but I may wait years for this person to hit me up, or years for this person to slide into my DMs. So let me do that. What's stopping me? Societal norms, societal standards, you know you're coming out of that energy of being in your head about things, and that stagnant energy. You're not taking action on things. You're just stuck in your head. You're stuck in that freeze. What is that? what is it called, like functional freeze. um yeah, you're coming out of that energy, and you are now going after the things that you want unapologetically. And it's like you're also like, the Empress energy too, like you're becoming a lot more comfortable with being your authentic self and showing more of your authenticity. um you're not worried about, well, let me approach this person, but I'm also scared of how this person may view me or think about me, or how they or their perceptions about me, and some and my beliefs or my practices, or just who I am as a person, or my past. Like, again, you're coming out of being in your head a lot, and you're stepping into a much more unapologetic era in your life when it comes to your love life, of course. But I definitely see for you what's next in love is a lot of communication, whether on your end or somebody else's end. I see both. I'm also seeing a white bird. There's literally a white bird here. Is that a pigeon? I don't know. Maybe I need to study up on my birds. But pigeon energy is about messengers. That actually came out in another reading I did, I think, previously. Um, Something about pigeons being significant. So again, a lot of communication coming in when it comes to your love life. 10 of Cups. So this feels like I'm getting like things are a lot better than what it seems, or something may work out a lot better than you may think. This could be again the energy of like shooting your shot and it actually, landing. Or somebody else shooting their shot and it actually landing with you as well. So I see a 10 of Cups energy, 10 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Um, 10 or 1010 can be significant, the ending of a tough cycle, completion. Um, but again, I definitely see like a happy ending. I know that's very cliche to say with the 10 of Cups, but 10 of Cups is here. Um, quite a bit of a happy result or happy ending for you, even if it's just more so of like inner fulfillment. Because I see you being very like proud of yourself for something. Again, like this could definitely be the energy of you shooting your shot with somebody, and even if like things don't go anywhere, or it may go different than how you thought, it's still like, damn, I made the shot. I actually said something. I actually put myself out there. Um, you know, so that's very interesting energy here. Okay, what else? What's next in love? Okay. Um, 7 of Wands. There may be an energy of you having to kind of like weed through the not so good options. Kind of goes hand in hand with that 7 of Cups energy. So I definitely see a lot of options and opportunities coming towards you in love. Seven of Wands energy could be you having to really navigate through that, and really, um, kind of be cautious of the energies that you're entertaining, the energies that you're allowing into your life. Um, it's getting a little defensive, or more so selective. So you're learning to be a lot more selective over the energies that you're entertaining or the energies that you are allowing into your energy. Um, excuse me. It's also giving perseverance. Um, the lovers at the bottom of the deck. I definitely see you, out of all these other options, there will be the right option. Not necessarily like right option, because I hate to say that, but an option that is more in alignment with you and more in alignment with what you're wanting or expecting out of a partner, out of a connection, or out of a relationship. Ace of Swords underneath the lovers. So again, a lot of communication. Underneath the Ace of Swords is the Ace of Pentacles. So again, a lot of opportunities or a lot of offers coming in when it comes to your love life. Underneath that is the Hierophant. And again, out of all these options, out of after you've done weeding through these options, you will come upon the right person. How will they know the right person, or the person that's more in alignment with them? How will group number one be able to tell that? Of course, you're going to feel it intuitively. I mean, that's kind of a no-brainer. Ooh. Uh. Mm. So Page of Swords and then the Six of Cups at the bottom of the deck. The numbers 5, 1, or 63 can be significant. The direction left can be significant also. Um, the initials J, B, and U can be significant. The initials D or T. I'm also seeing X. The number 53 can be significant. Timu can be significant. I don't know. Okay. Sorry, there's a train over here where I usually do like my readings. A train that usually goes by, and I get a lot of like um things that I notice from the train, or things that are on it, um, which are usually significant for somebody. But anyway, Page of Swords, Six of Cups. So how you'll know that this is, or the person that's more in alignment with you. Um, to me, I feel like the conversations are going to be really, really good. Um, there's something about like, what is it? What is the phrase? Slow and steady. Slow and steady wins the race. Um, something about the communication may be not necessarily slow, or I don't know how to explain it. It's not that the communication is going to be slow, but it's just more so of like, at the beginning, y'all may, not like talk as much on the phone or something like that. But whenever y'all do talk, whenever you do communicate with this person, you're going to feel that soul connection. You're going to feel that emotional pull from this individual. Um, I feel like I want to do another reading on like how will you know when you met the one. Let me know in the comment section if y'all are interested in a topic like that. Um, but yeah, something about y'all's communication or communication style can be significant. Y'all may have very similar communication styles, but again, it's going to be a underneath the Six of Cups. You got the Lovers again, so again, it's going to be a soul pull. Like you're going to feel very excuse me, pulled and drawn towards this person, energetically speaking. Like their communications or y'all's conversations with one another are going to feel a lot different. So you're going to know this is the one based off of y'all's conversations with one another. It's not going to be like, of course, there may be a few like surface level questions, but I see y'all having very deep conversations. I see you also like mentioning like things that, maybe you're somebody who's into like conspiracy theories or spirituality and things like that, things that may, you know, not be super as accepted in the society, or people who may be interested in these things, are considered like weird or whatnot. But I feel like this person's going to be very interested and very intrigued in what you have to say or your perspectives on things. And y'all may have a lot of conversations regarding your beliefs, your values. What do you think about this? Or this Epstein file shit, is going on. What are your thoughts? What's your conspiracies on that? So again, y'all may have a lot of conversations about, a lot of your values and your beliefs that while others may find weird, this person is going to be very curious. It's a very childlike energy, but that childlike energy is not childishness, it's curiosity. So you're going to know this person is the right one by their curiosity about you and your beliefs and what goes on in your head and in your mind. Whew. Okay, group number one. I think these are all the messages that I'm seeing for y'all. So let me know how this reading resonates for you in the comment section. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Y'all stay well, stay blessed, and I will see y'all in my next reading. Peace out. What is good? Group number two. For those of y'all who are drawn to the second image, this is going to be y'all's reading today. We're going to be getting some messages on what is next in love for you. What is next in love? All right, so Spirit guys, this is for group number two. What's next in love for group number two? What is next in love for group number two? Well, I keep seeing the Hermit. Oh, okay. So you have the World that came out, and I was seeing the Hermit in my mind's eye, and I'm also seeing. Don't judge me, y'all. I usually keep this deck in my car because I do these readings, but you got the Hermit card on the box here, and the box is all fucked up. But yeah. So there seems to be a cycle that you have completed when it comes to a level of healing. The Hermit talks about introspection, going within, finding the answers within. And I feel like there has been quite a bit of you doing a lot of inner healing, like a lot of it. And, healing a lot of wounds, healing from past, relationships, connections, you know, learning those lessons and the whole healing shebang. Um, and so I feel like this next journey that you are entering into when it comes to your love life is going to include another person. I'm drawn to there's a little hiking trail over here. Um, um, there's like a little split that I'm seeing over here, but like one person, was walking up there, you know, or walking. The other split kind of goes uphill while the lower split stays kind of level. And there was one person walking on the upper hill, but then another person who was on the lower level came around and caught back up to the other person. Does that make sense? But um, so that's giving me the energy of like somebody coming in to walk with you in this next phase in your journey in your life. Damn, that took a minute to get out. Um, but again, you're ready for this new individual to come into your life because of the healing that you've done, the completion of this healing, and how, excuse me, and how complete you feel now. I feel like a lot of y'all, you feel different, you're looking different, you're doing things differently. Even if it's just the smallest of changes that you've been making in your life, it's really paying off, and it's really showing how much work that you've been, putting on yourself and towards, um, your dreams, your visions, and your goals in your life. Um, so you have something that, like a goal that you want to reach, and I feel like you have somebody coming in that is going to help you with that. Yeah, sorry, before I finish shuffling that, you got the hanged one at the bottom of the deck. So there's some enlightenment that you have reached. Six of Swords, going into calmer waters, leaving behind the things, specifically the mindsets that just no longer serve you. And again, that's what you have completed. That's the journey that you've been on. Is that's the journey that you've been on. Is um, you know, again, like going within and um, discovering certain mindsets or certain aspects of your belief system and your values that just really no longer serve your path, or really no longer serve what you are trying to align yourself with. Um, so you have completed that journey. However, there's a little bit more healing that needs to be done. But again, you have somebody coming in that's going to be a part of that healing journey with you now. Ten of Cups. This could be somebody coming in more of a platonic fashion. Mm, mm, yeah. Excuse me. Ten of Cups energy is definitely a little bit more platonic. It's still a soul connection. Ten of Cups is like chosen family energy. Um, but I feel like this person is meant to come into your life at this time again to like walk with you now on this journey. Um, there's something about a soul contract. Tell me a little bit more about this, because I know some of you were you were looking for like romantic love, but love. I feel like a lot of people, when they're listening to love readings, it doesn't always have to be romantic love. Love comes in so many different forms. We have to, and that could be part of your healing journey. Also, is learning that love comes in different forms. It doesn't always have to be romantic. It can be, platonic. It could be love from family, love from friends, love of the money, love of your body, love of yourself. Again, love can come in many different forms. You got the Page of Cups. This feels like a very fun connection coming in. So, what's next in love for you is a very fun connection. Again, this feels a lot more platonic than romantic. I mean, it could have this could be like somebody who y'all may start off as friends and then work your way up to that romantic energy. But the biggest energy I'm picking up is platonic, a good friend coming in. Um, Now I'm curious, what would be the outcome of this connection? Is this just going to stay platonic, or is this elevating? Is this going to be turn out to be something a little bit more? Again, Wheel of Fortune. So definitely, this person's meant to come into your life at this time. There is a soul contract um, that is supposed to be fulfilled with this connection. King of Swords. This could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Um, It's giving masculine energy. Excuse me. I'm also picking up Cancer energy here too. The star is again about that healing. Oh, excuse me. Golly. Tell me a little bit more about this connection. It's definitely meant to be a very healing connection for you along this journey and path that you're on. Ooh. All the cards keep falling on the ground. Okay. Yeah, this is definitely a lot more platonic. Yeah. This is platonic. So you got the of Pentacles and then the Three of Cups here at the bottom of the deck. So this is somebody who is coming in to um, invest in you in some sort of way. So this could be somebody investing in you emotionally. This could be a very, again, like a very deep, in-depth connection here. But again, this is somebody coming in for a lot of to show you fun. This is somebody who is coming in three. Yeah, the number three. So this is somebody who's helping you to be in alignment with something. Okay. So if y'all have gotten a reading before about like how you'll meet your future person, your future spouse, or your soulmate, special person, whatever you want to call it, and if that reading's like you'll meet that person like through a friend or something like that, or also astrologically speaking, if you have like Venus in like your fourth house, um, that can be very significant. Something about your fourth house can be very significant here, or wherever Venus is in your chart, and also your fourth house ruler can be significant also. Um, but something about meeting your person through a friend can be very significant, and it could, I feel like it could definitely be this friend. It doesn't necessarily have to be somebody that this person actually knows. This could be, this new friend. Y'all are hanging out somewhere, you're going out, you're enjoying yourself, and you end up running into your person while out hanging out with this with this new friend here. um so that could be very, very, that sounds very cool here. But yeah, but kind of going back to the point of the reading, what's next in love is a new friendship coming in. This feels so good. This feels much needed. I feel like you could use a really good best friend. This doesn't feel like a somebody who's just around for a short time or for a little season. This feels like somebody who's meant to be around um for a really, really, really long time. Seven of Pentacles is definitely long term investment. Um, so this is definitely going to be a long term connection that is coming to your life. Again, it feels a lot more platonic than it does romantic, but y'all are going to have a lot of good times. I see y'all going out a lot. Um, and doing things that, like, it's not just a regular going to a bar or to a club. Some of you may not even be really into that like that. Um, but they may be investing in your hobbies. They may invest in, the things that you're actually into. But it seems like an energy of like taking it up to a bigger level. For instance, let's say you're into, you like to draw or paint or do art in some type of way. This person may be like, okay, you like to do that at home, but maybe let's go to an art museum. Let's go to, um, um, yeah, like an art museum or art exhibit or exhibit, right? Um, or if you're into like spirituality or tarot cards, things like that, this person may be like, hey, let's go to this spiritual shop across town that I heard that's opening up, or um, I don't know. It's kind of like they're taking something that you're interested in and kind of leveling it up in a sense. I don't know. Take what resonates there. Um, but this feels like somebody who's definitely coming in to help bring some elevation in your life. And I see y'all definitely getting along very well. I see y'all kind of like instantly clicking also. Yeah. I'm also seeing ladybug energy. Yeah, ladybugs can be significant. Something about plumbing issues. Something about a hospital can be significant also. Nurses or nursing school can be significant. You may meet this person through school or work for some of you. I'm also seeing a grocery store. I'm also seeing like a boutique, like where they sell clothes. Hmm. That could be significant also. But group number two, I believe these are all the messages that I'm seeing for y'all. So let me know how this reading resonates for you in the comment section. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Y'all stay well, stay blessed, and I will see y'all in my next reading. Peace out. What is good, group number three? For those of y'all who are drawn to the third image, this is going to be y'all's reading today. Ooh, excuse me. This is going to be you all's reading on what is next in love. What is next in love for group number three? Okay. For group number three, Spirit Team, what is next in love for them? What is next in love? Wow. Okay. Okay. So the first two cards that came out is Two of Wands and then the Wheel of Fortune. So there's movement happening in your love life. If you are single, this is definitely again a lot more movement happening. During a time of stagnancy, or not necessarily stagnancy, the Hermit card here, this is the energy of preparation. So y'all got some divine timing happening in y'all's favor right now in your love life. Um, but it's a little bit more patience is what I'm picking up here. This is Two of Wands is like it's progression, it's steps, but it's like walking versus running, if that makes sense, energetically speaking. Um, but I see some things happening. Tell me a little bit more about this energy, though. Oh, I'm picking up somebody. I'm picking up on the energy of somebody either already in your life or coming into your life. Um, why does this feel like it's somebody already in your life or already in your energy or about to enter into your energy? Um, and there seems to be some progression happening there or some movement happening in that connection. You got the Temperance card here and then the Four of Cups here. So this could be the energy of like something or somebody right underneath your nose. Um, and things are about to start moving within that connection with this person. Yeah, Four of Cups, Five of Pentacles. Yeah, it's definitely giving the energy of like somebody already in your energy or somebody already around you, that you may have either left out in the cold or you're just not really thinking about that person. For some of you, this could be somebody who's not really your type, or just somebody who you've been kind of overlooking. Um, and I feel like again there seems to be some sort of movement. Page of Swords at the bottom of the deck, some sort of communication coming through. For some of you, this could be energy of like a secret admirer. For others of you, this could be somebody who you may have been flirting with. Um, or again like already have around you in some type of way, but there seems to be some sort of step or next step that you're taking regarding this connection. So some of you, this could be in the form of like a date. If you're already in a relationship, this could be like that next step of maybe engagement, or maybe moving in with one another, or um let's get a pet together. I don't know, but there it seems like the next step in this connection. Um, who is this? Whose energy am I picking up on? Queen of Cups energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Ten of Swords. For some of you, this could be somebody. I'm a little hesitant on even saying it. Um, for somebody here, this could be somebody from your past. Again, you got this Five of Pentacles energy, Four of Cups. So this could be somebody who you may have left in the past, or left, or maybe somebody from your past. Maybe things didn't work out well back then. Queen of Cups energy, this person seems to be coming in a newer energy, or a more evolved and more mature energy. Um, use your discernment on this. Yeah, Ten of Swords, and then underneath that, Two of Swords. You may be a little bit indecisive of whether or not you want to receive this person back into your energy or not, or let this person back into your life or not. um Take your time. The advice here is take your time. There is no rush, there is no pressure. The ball is in your court when it comes to this connection. Group number three, I didn't think I was going to get like a past person type of energy show up here. um but yeah, I feel like you're going to be in your head about whether you should move forward with this person or not, because it just seems like whatever happened in the past, for whatever reason why y'all separated, or moved on from one another. And this doesn't have to be like bad blood or anything like that. Could have been, maybe things didn't get off the ground, or maybe um y'all just went your separate ways, or somebody chose somebody else over the other person. Like it can be a lot of different ways this could resonate for you. But again, I definitely see you being in your head about this because of how things ended in the past. The Tower energy underneath that, um, it's going to be very shocking when this person comes back into your life. Um, yeah, I just see y'all like just being like, I don't know what to do. Y'all may decide to go get hella readings about this person. You may decide like, again, y'all just may be in your head about what decision to make when it comes to moving forward with this person or not. But I'm seeing 1, 2, 3 on my clock over here, or not my clock, but my gas, or how many miles I got left with my gas. I don't know what that thing is called. Um, but again, you got the Queen of Cups energy. I feel like this person has matured a lot more. Um, or this person is a lot more mature emotionally now. They may have had to go through some tower moments to be able to learn whatever lesson that they needed to learn, reflect on whatever they needed to reflect on, and now they're back for a new beginning here. Mm. Ten of Pentacles underneath that, and then the Fool underneath that, underneath the Ten of Pentacles. So again, this person wants to come in with a new beginning, a fresh start with you. They're wanting to build something with you. The tower may have failed, but they're ready to build a new foundation with you. Again, the choice is yours on whether you want this person in your life or not. The Fool, underneath the Fool is the High Priestess. So use your intuition to help you best navigate this connection. I feel like many of you, you know who this person is, but again, it just may be a little bit shocking that, this person even came back into your life, or, hit you back up, or, messaged you or whatnot. This person may just kind of come out of the blue. That's how I see this showing back up in your life. It's just, this person just going to come out the blue. You're going to be minding your business one day. I'm seeing somebody at home laying on the couch. I'm also seeing somebody sitting like crisscross applesauce in the bed. Um, I'm also seeing somebody scrolling down TikTok and Instagram, and then like a message pops up. Um, yeah. So this person is just going to kind of hit you up out of nowhere. Now, if this is an ex or not, I don't know. If this was an abusive connection or relationship, fuck that, group number three. Let's leave that in the past. But if things may have ended off, you know, maybe not on the best of terms, or it wasn't like necessarily any bad blood, or I don't know. Just use your discernment on this, but I wouldn't take this back if this was like a cheating thing or a abusive thing. Mm-mm. Let's leave that. Let's let that person heal somewhere else, and maybe this person is just coming back in that type of situation to for you to gain clarity on situation or closure, and for forgiveness. Forgiveness doesn't mean you have to let that person back in your life, but forgiveness is for you. It's for you to be able to release somebody from your energy, and that way you're able to move forward. So again, take what resonates on that, and just the best advice I have is just use your intuition to best guide you through this, or use your intuition to know whether this person is has changed. Because we don't want forgiveness and then that person hasn't had any like changed behavior. That's a no no. But if you can tell that, okay, intuitively speaking, this person has changed, they're no longer who they were in the past, or they're healing, they've worked through a lot of things, may not be perfect, but I can tell that this person is truly putting in effort, then sure, we can take some steps. But you do have the Two of Wands here. Again, this is not running, this is walking. So take super small baby steps with this individual coming into your life. Um, and just be careful, you know. Oh, okay. Six of Cups, Knight of Cups underneath that. You got a lot of this like adding up. Nine of Cups underneath that. Page of Cups underneath that. So they're coming in a very romantic, flirtatious manner here. Um, don't let this person love bomb you. Again, the ball is in your court when it comes to this. So you get to decide how the relationship works or how to best navigate everything. Anything else on this, spirit team? I don't think so. But use your intuition, group number three. You know what's best for you. You know what you want. You know what you're willing to accept in your life. Um, just again, just be intuitive about it. Don't You don't have to get too many tarot card readings about this. If you want a tarot card reading or two, definitely hit me up. I got you. But you may not, honestly, you don't need a tarot card reading, and I'm not one of those readers who's desperate for people to buy my readings, because it is what it is. When you need me, I'm here. But I'm gonna be honest, and I've told past clients before, like, you don't need to get a reading by me every month, or every 2 months. Like, come back to me maybe every other month or every few months for like progression type of readings. But you ain't got to get a reading every week or every month. Like, I'm not gonna take your money like that. Like, I will issue you a refund if you're doing it a little bit too much. Like, my whole point of doing readings is to empower you to listen to your intuition, or to know how to listen to your intuition, so that way you know how to make the decisions for yourself. Um, but yeah, group number three, I think these are all the messages that I'm seeing for y'all. So yeah, let me know how this reading resonates for you in the comment section. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Y'all stay well, stay blessed, and I will see y'all in my next reading. Peace out.